have you noticed any changes within yourself in terms of how much more sure of yourself you've become, or maybe confident as a woman or as a professional? And do you notice like you're doing things that maybe, 22-year-old Alaina may not have done? And if so, how? How is this time in your life different than when you were a little bit younger?
Well, oh man, I would say that when I was younger, you're told that life has to be this way. And there's a set path, and this is what you follow. And, you start the career, and then you get married, and then you buy a house and have kids, and it has to go like this. But I think right now I'm like, time is not real. Age is fake. Nothing actually matters as long as you are enjoying what you're doing right now. Mm-hmm. Just have a good time and enjoy life, and like get to the the things when you get to the things. And obviously like some things need to be prioritized too, but I think generally there's no rush, and just march to the beat of your own drum. That's what I would tell my 22-year-old
I love that.
And also I would tell her too, like, you've got it, like do whatever you want, crush it. Like I wish the social media reels TikToks thing was a thing when I was 22, so that I could have started like way back then. Like imagine that would be cool, but that wasn't an option,
right?
But I got there, so that's great. It's nice not having somebody telling me what to do. I like that.
That's true. Yeah, I think in your early 20s, everything is very much like a paint by numbers, color within the lines. And then your 30s, you realize it's really just a blank canvas.
Yeah. Yes, there's so many options.
There's a lot of power in that, being able to make our own decisions and fall off the path, so to speak, a little bit.
Yes, but not even really falling off the path. It's more so like we're taking a really cool scenic shortcut because there's a lot more fun things to do that direction.
I could not agree more. I know falling off the path makes it seem like a negative thing, and that's not.
We can get back on the path.
Exactly.
We can go on any path we want to.
We're choosing to take a detour.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really, really good perspective. And what's to come from you? Like, are we going to see more of this social content? Are there any other things that you possibly have in the works?
I am manifesting.
Besides relaxing.
Oh, yes, I know. This year I'm chilling, and I'm incorporating more physical activity for myself personally, because being healthy is important. Mm-hmm. And I think, though, for the future, what I would like to do more so is, I love New England, but I want to start incorporating more types of travel sort of series that are outside of New England.
Yeah.
And I have one trip that I'm excited about coming up. I'm going to Paris with my mom.
No way.
And we have been planning this thing. Like, we're doing this day, and then it's this, and then like we have everything down to a T, and I hope we have the energy for all the things that we're trying to do. But
yeah, you get there and you're like 2/3 of the way. But hey, that's still a lot. That's great.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully not necessarily it has to be outside of the country. It can be like anywhere locally. But I just want to see more of the world, and I want to share that with people. And that's what I'm manifesting to grow.
Listen, I think if you put it out in the universe, it hears you and it will happen.
Yeah.
That's a really cool goal, because I think it's mutually beneficial for yourself, but the others that you share it with, right? It's part of your growth. You get to sort of get out of your comfort zone a little bit, but also that person that's always wanted to go to Paris but doesn't know what they would do when they get there, right? It's who doesn't want a little tour guide?
Sure.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah. So hoping to, incorporate more of those things, and then, possibly helping more businesses like in a consulting sort of way, or with their social media videos, dabbling with that, and exploring still more of New England. I love it here. And I really want to get to Connecticut more and Rhode Island more. Those are hot on my list. I did make a list, actually. Like, I'm so into like 2023 goals, places to visit.
Amazing.
And I have a few on this list locally that I'm really excited for, and I'm going to make happen. I will.
All right. Well, for people that are wanting to follow along on this little road trip, tour guide, situation,
Daycations.
daycations. Where can they find you on social media?
Oh, it is at Alaina Pinto. And that's, can it pop up on the screen? No, it can't. This is a podcast. I knew that. ALAINA. Pinto, like the bean. That's it. Instagram.
How many
TikTok.
times have you said like the bean?
All the time. It's like my little tag at the end there, just like the bean, or the car, or the horse, you know. But the bean is the one that everybody knows because it's on tacos, which I'm killing. But
Which you're never having again. So.
I'm never having tacos again, unless there's pinto beans on it.
Right, then we'll make an exception. There's a clause, a little asterisk right there.
Right.
Perfect. Okay, and then lastly, before I let you go, I always like to end with this. I don't want it to be too redundant from the previous question that I had asked, but I want you guys, my guests, to have sort of one final piece of advice. And it can be specific to either career, general life advice. You know, I think what you said before is really important, you know, and not, especially at younger selves, we want to do the popular choice. And then we get older and we listen to our gut a little bit more rather than caring about people's opinions. But something like that. You got a good. Okay,
yeah,
let's have your mic drop moment.
Okay. This might be cheesy.
Never.
Thank you. It might be mozzarella cheesy. That's my cat's name. Okay. Life is so short, and I think it's important to do as much as you can and have the energy to do as much as you can. Like sleep, drink water, eat well, and go explore, even if it's just your neighborhood, your city, the coolest town nearby. A quick little search on the interwebs, and you will find something cool to do near you. And you should go do it and have an open mind. Art museums are cool. Nature is cool. You can always find something to talk about. And I hope you enjoy it.
Your zest for life is unmatched, girlfriend. I'm obsessed. That's really great advice.
Thanks.
It is really, it almost seems like duh, but at the same time it's not, because people don't actually do that. So that is really good advice.
Like, turn off the TV and go be the TV out in the world. Like, you have your own TV show, like, and all, you know it.
Yeah.
You know, like, we are our own movies. Like, our lives are movies. And if you start thinking that way, your life is going to be cooler, I think. Like, if you're like, this is my movie, and like, that guy just broke up with me, but it's okay because that's what's supposed to happen in my movie, and things are going to get better and like cooler.
I am dead. Honestly, the fact that I've had that conversation in my head, I like plan out my soundtrack to my movie.
Yes.
And I'm like, it's fine, because I know that right now, if this scene was on, this song would be playing and I'd look like a badass bitch. My heart don't hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the attitude I have to have in everything.
It makes life so much more fun and enjoyable and,
I love it.
And bearable in those unbearable moments.
Yes.
Because you know that this is just act 2 of the movie or whatever it is.
Right.
There's another act.